Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to today's stream. Today we are going to be playing more Pokemon and having some fun. Um, last time I mean yesterday, I left off on building a team. And I was trying to catch a shiny Glamora and a shiny Delphox, which I did manage to get. So we're going to be running this team. It has a Mega Staraptor and Mega Delphox. I have zero idea how to play this team, but I am curious on how to play this team, so that's where I'm at right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. So we have Glamora, we have Delphox, we have Brant here, King Gambit, Staraptor, and Whimsicott. Now I've only really used Staraptor, Whimsicott, and Brant. The rest of these are new to me, so I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure how these are gonna work out, but yeah, let me move this. I forgot this is how I think on. There you go. But yeah, this is basically the team here. Let's check the summary. Sorry, I'm still getting used to that. There you go. So yeah, this is it, basically. Like I said, I do not know exactly how this is gonna work. But we'll see. Hopefully this carries me pretty well into at least Great Ball, Ultra Ball tier. So we'll see. Let me go ahead and just jump right into it. That's single battles. We want double battles. Change team to team 1. Alright, let's see how this goes. We got a Sun team, it looks like, with Dualodon, which is kind of the opposite of what you would see. Going to start off with Whimsicott here. I think Glamora is going to be a good lead because it has a good matchup into half of these guys. We'll bring Brant, and I think we'll bring Staraptor instead of Delphox this time. Also, I got some. It's been a hot day, so I got some. A treat for myself, some ice from a company called Lindy's. I've never had it before, but it's Italian ice, so it's supposed to be pretty smooth here. Yep, that's ice, all right. All right, we're gonna immediately go ahead and set up a Tailwind here, and then we're going to start off. I think I want to take out Torkoal first, so we'll start off with a. We should use Power Gem. I think Power Gem is going to be stronger here. Yeah, Power Gem. It's been hot lately, so I wanted to get myself a cold treat. It's good. Nice. Amazing that that happened. After not even trying hard there. Throw a helping hand into Okay. Let's go ahead and pop a light screen here, and then I think we'll go ahead and use Earth Power on Houndoom. Houndoom has Solar Power, if I remember correctly, which will buff its special defense by 50%. Hello, Just Espeon. Hope you're having a good day today. Ooh, just barely survived that. Sorry, I'm eating some Italian ice. That Ulca Berry is probably not going to do much. Ooh, just barely, actually. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, makes sense. And that Solar Power just barely let it get live. That's hilarious. Let's go ahead and send out Staraptor here. And what I think I'm gonna do, what's Tailwind at? 2 turns? Go ahead and use a Mega Staraptor here. Go ahead and use Charm. Whimsicott's gonna go ahead and go down here. We're gonna use Brave Bird, and this should take out Volcarona pretty easily. Yep, no problem. Heat Wave, gonna hit both of us. Ooh, it takes out both of us. That's unfortunate. But it doesn't matter, because Solar Power is going to take him out. Oh, my day's been good. It's been a hot one, so I'm just enjoying some Italian ice. But yeah, and I do like my Staraptor a lot. I randomly caught this Staraptor in ZA, so I was like, well, gotta bring it into Champions at some point, you know? I guess I could just spam Earthquake. I don't know if Life Orb Earthquake's gonna one-shot Archwalodon, but we'll see. I love Shiny Mega Staraptor. 'And we'll see what this guy does. Oh, we got Earthquake. 5%. That actually kind of sucks. Because it's entirely possible that we're going to get hit with a Dragon Pulse and just go down. Or Solar Beam. That's... I didn't even know Archwalodon could learn Solar Beam. Dude, if you had... Wait, does he not have Dragon Pulse? Because, like, if he had Dragon Pulse, I think that would have just KO'd. Oh, no, that would definitely KO if he had Dragon Pulse, but he has Solar Beam? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. That's one victory for this team. Should I have a victory counter? Let's have a victory counter. Crits against me. I don't even remember typing that in. 1 W -0 L. There we go. Oh, almost 2. There you go. This is a rain team. Okay. With Mega Sceptile, I would assume. We'll do Whimsicott. Delphox isn't going to be great here. I think we'll lead with King Gambit. I think I know what they're going to do. So we'll lead with King Gambit. I'll have Glamora in the back. I think I want Staraptor as well. I don't know Legacy, but I've been trying to get into competitive Pokemon recently. It's been rough. I only started playing Champions 2 days ago. It's been fun. I like Champions a lot. It is hard to get into. And you're right, like, this is my first competitive Pokemon game. I kind of got into competitive with Champions. I originally was going to get into competitive with Black and White, or Black 2, White 2, around that era. And the reason why I just didn't... This ignores stats, right? The reason why I never did... Oh, never misses. Okay. Is simply just because... it was really hard to do it back then, so I'm glad that they didn't release Champions as the reason to get into competitive. But I've been having a lot of fun. And I hope you've been having a lot of fun with Champions too. That is less than I thought. I have Tailwind out. What's Swampert's ability? Swift Swim, I think? Cool. Someone's gonna survive an extra turn here. And we got Toxic Debris. I think next turn I'll do a Spiky Shield. And then we'll go ahead and just do close combat here. Mirror Coat. Mirror Armor. Which actually kind of sucks, but that's fine. Go ahead and Spiky Shield here. And then we'll go ahead and just Mega Evolve and do... Actually, I feel like I should... Nah. Let's just Mega Evolve and close combat it. Just to get that defense up, I think that'll be good. By the way, just Espeon, if you're ever confused about what teams to pick, never shy away from pre-made teams. Interesting choice. Because team building is hard. I've managed to build one successful team, and then I managed to build a different kind of successful team. Not very effective, so I want to use Earth Power here on Swampert, and then just use Close Combat on Corviknight again, just to beef up that defense. 8%. Is it just gonna spam Earthquake? More toxic debris. I don't have Tailwind anymore, which means I think the Swampert's going to be faster than I am, but we'll see. We'll see. I keep trying to build around, like, I've tried to build, I think, 15 different teams, and I've only been successful in 2 of them. And one of them, actually, well, technically 2 of them, but they're kind of the same variation of, like, it's just a Trick Room team, because Trick Room is actually pretty fun to mess around with, so. Dude, this solid Italian Ice is actually gonna bomb. If I roost here, will Drill Pipe take me out? I don't think so. I'm not really concerned with the Sceptile, because it's just Vanilla Sceptile, and Vanilla Sceptile doesn't really have a whole lot that I'm concerned with. Although it is faster. Oh my god. I might have to roost again. But it is kind of just a matter of, oh god, I think I might be done for. Unless if I can KO this Corviknight with a critical hit, close combat, with... I survived this for sure. Ooh, if my attack wasn't down, ooh, I would have won that. Ooh, ooh, okay. Maybe I should have brought in Delphox, but I should have brought in Delphox. Holy crap! I should have led with Delphox Glamora. Oh well, live and learn. Don't put me up against a bot team. Hold on. Let me change my score. This is a bot team. Gosh dang it. Well, what? whatever. Okay, fine. I'll just get rid of this. All right. Make sure you stay hydrated out there, kiddos. You know, Glamora is actually kind of hilariously fast. You wouldn't think that Glamora would be that fast based off of a freaking rock-type Pokemon, but... Well, hello, King Gambit. You picked a terrible day for rain, my friend. Go ahead and Mega Quick do that. Mega Heat Wave. It's hard to decide what to bring because sometimes anything too long you're overthinking. Yeah, I've definitely have been a part of that overthinking squad before. It's really difficult to kind of get out of that mindset. Even like I've seen like top players too do the like they just overthink it. Dude, Mega Delphox. The shiny Delphox looks so cool. I need to give nicknames to these Pokemon, huh? A Trillion of Altaria, that's so fucking funny. Was that necessary? No. Am I dicking around? Yes. Whatever. Should I even count the matches against bots? I guess. I guess I will. You know, this is actually the most difficult time I've had to get out of Pokeball tier. Usually I'm in Great Ball tier by now, but sometimes it just happens like that, huh? What do we got? Okay, kind of a standard MA comp with Raichu. Oh, wait, Glamora is going to be way better. Actually, I think Glamora can, like, single-handedly take down the entire team. Because Glamora is good into Raichu, good into Gambit, good into Sylveon, good into Sinistcha, good into Aerodactyl, and good into Incineroar. Yeah. Okay. I can see the vision for Glamora now. Because if you're Glamora, then you're gonna do good against Incineroar. You're gonna do good against Aerodactyl. You're gonna do good against Sinistcha. You're gonna do good against Sylveon and Floette by extension. You're gonna go good against Gambit. Okay, yeah. I see the vision. I see the vision. I think, as of right now, the Sylveon is more of an issue, so I think I'll target Sylveon first. Incineroar's gonna fake out, but I'd rather just eat the fake out. Cause, okay, probably Gambit? Yeah, Gambit. If I use Earth Power, if I guess Earth Power, oh, well, never mind. Kind of gave me a freebie. And he... That's gonna activate Defiant. Steel Fire. Little does this guy know, I have Earth Power. Or maybe he does know, and he's not concerned about it whatsoever. The Raptor out. Intimidate. That's gonna activate Defiant. But hopefully the Earth Power is gonna kind of melt it. Flare Blitz. Star after can tank that, especially after Intimidate. Can it tank 2 hits though? I don't know. Goddamn fake out. Broke through my focus sash, I just realized. Okay, let's go ahead and send out our own game. I think I'm gonna hold Whimsicott for a little bit longer. I wonder if I could call the switch. I'm gonna try to call the switch. Wait, is Dark type super effective against Fairy? I don't ever remember what's super effective against Fairy. Poison, Steel. With maybe I should. Oh crap! I should use Iron Head, huh? Instead of. Well, maybe I'll still have a chance. Not the one I thought you'd switch out. Damn it. Damn it! I really thought he would do protect, or he would swap out Gambit and keep Incineroar in to deal with my Gambit. I guess not. Ugh, that's so frustrating. Dark types are weak to Fairy? Okay. Neutral. Got it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because I remember every single weakness except for I always forget Fairy. Okay, fair enough. Sucker Punch. That's not going to do a whole lot. I'm not super worried about that. Combat. Take you out. Of course, it's the newest type art. I would have the most difficulty trying to remember what does what. Raichu. Right. So this Raichu's probably gonna Mega. So what I'll do here is I'll go ahead and protect, and I'll swap out Gambit for Whimsicott. And then I'm going to Raichu Wire X. That's the question. I think they're gonna choose Y. I think they're gonna go for No Guard Zap Cannon. That's my thinking. I really hope I'm right about that. We'll see. This thought comes out. Raichu Y. So that's No Guard Raichu. Okay. Called that. Ah, Whimsicott, holy crap. Jeez. Do I set up Tailwind or... Oh god. Or do I set up Light Screen? I'll set up Light Screen. I think Light Screen is going to be more important. I believe in you, Staraptor! Yes! You're definitely not going to survive the Hyper Voice, but... Oh, you've got to be kidding me, dude. Okay. Okay. You perform admirably. Yeah, but I think Tailwind, not using Tailwind was the play. Okay. Oh my goodness, that was close. Oh yeah, you still have Incineroar. Kind of forgot about that. Well, I'm not super worried about Sylveon. I'm gonna go ahead and low kick Incineroar here and pray. Oh, what if he has Brick Break? That's gonna be a problem. Also, why is my dual stream on? My dual stream should not be on. Whatever. Okay. Oh, God. Gambit, no! Oh, well. Man. I think I get... I don't know. I'm actually pretty okay with that fight. The reason why I'm okay with it is really just because... Yeah. I think I made some really good calls. If I just guessed correctly a couple more times, I definitely would win. And we're going to go back into bot territory here, so... Yeah, it's bot territory. I really wish the bots were at least better in this game, but you know, whatever. Stuff happens. Also, this is kind of annoying because the dual stream that I have is kind of stupid. but whatever. So the reason why there's so many bots is specifically because we are in, we're in Pokeball tier. Pokeball tier basically forces you to fight bots if you lose. So pretty much every other fight that I've been encountering has been bots. That's not, like, once you get into Great Ball, the bots go away. But pretty much everyone has to deal with, oh, that's gonna hurt. Never mind, I forgot Seismic Toss only does like 50 damage in this game. I don't know why I didn't see that coming. But yeah, so the Pokeball tier forces you to fight a bunch of bots. They want people to get used to the game, I guess, but I don't know, I think it's dumb. Just pop Heat Wave here. And Heracross is still alive. My Oka Berry! Because that's going to be useful for you. Oh yeah, no problem. I'm always here to answer as many questions as I can, whether it be about this game or, like, Splatoon or something. I just like talking to people, so I'm going to answer as many questions as I can if you have any, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person. I do know the basics, but I don't know everything. I'm still learning. Just use Moonblast on Drampa here, and then just use Heat Wave, I suppose. Try to get a knockout Gardevoir here. Nice. And then this Moonblast should at least bring Drampa into the red, if not a KO. Okay, in the red at least. Of course that fucking facade when it's poison, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't need to do anything if you're gonna be using Corviknight here. I'm gonna use I've been taunted. I'll just swap. There's no reason for me not to. And then just use Heat Wave again. Just spam that Heat Wave. Okay, update the win counter here. Because I'm obviously not going to lose this. Brant, Rock Slide, because why not? And then Psychic, because you're guaranteed KO. Yeah. By the way, tomorrow's stream, I'm gonna see if, because I've been wanting to play Pokken Tournament for a bit, so I'm gonna see if there's anyone available in the Pokken Tournament Discord around this time, probably a bit earlier, and we'll see if we can get some Pokken playing in. They haven't announced a tournament as of recent, but the community's been fairly active, so I've been wanting to kind of just chill and play a bit. All right, what do we got here? Rain team with Swampert and Blastoise. Toxicroak, I think, is gonna be the only one that's gonna be kind of annoying, but I think other than that, we shouldn't have too much of a problem. Maybe I should have done Brant first and Staraptor last. Or maybe I should have done King Gammon first. Oh well. I'm not going to overthink this. As soon as they pick something. Is Cloud9 a good way to counteract weather teams? I have seen people use Mega Altaria as an anti-weather team, and I think it has potential, especially if you use Altaria like a... I think Altaria can be used in either Trick Room or Tailwind. So there's definitely potential. I could definitely see it working. I've been thinking about using Mega Altaria, mostly just for fun. Not Drampa, unfortunately, just isn't worth it. Like, people would usually be running Altaria. So I think using Altaria might be a good idea. I just realized I'm back in this corner with this stupid Pelipper on the field. Crap. That's super effective. Ugh. Of course, that's quick wall. So yes, if you're going to be using Altaria, then definitely Cloud9 will have some potential. If you're using anything else, Drampa specifically, unfortunately, I don't think Drampa just has the ability to be good in a anti-rain team. But Pelipper, or not Pelipper, for sure Altaria, because I've seen people use Mega Altaria. Okay. If I could flinch the bird, that'd be great. Unfortunately, it's probably gonna have... Yay! Does it not have stamina? Looks like a stalwart, not stamina. Oh, I hope this Pelipper has Wide Guard. That'd be so funny, because I'm just going to use Dragon Claw and then use Low Kick again. This guy probably has Stalwart, because if you're using Electroshock or Chihuahuadon, I'm going to assume that you're going to have Stalwart, so you could prevent... Oh, you have Protect! Okay, but if you're going to use Stalwart... Archwalodon, then you're expecting the enemy team to have Volt Absorb or Lightning Rod on the team. So that's my guess. Also, this Archwalodon is faster than my Kingambit, which I guess makes sense. Man, people in Pokeball tier do not play around. Maybe I should use Dragon Claw there, but oh well. Weather teams are not always easy to counter. Weather teams are, like, basically impossible to counter unless if you're going to be running a weather team yourself. Which is why I built a Trick Room weather team with, I did it with Farigiraf and Politoed. But it's kind of more of a gimmick than anything else because it relies on Mega Ampharos and, Araquanid. So... I'm gonna hope this Rock Slide hits the target that I need it to hit. I guess I'm praying that it's gonna hit the target that I need it to hit. Because if this Pelipper uses Hurricane, then I might be screwed here. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, we're back in it. We don't have Tailwind, but these are some of the faster Pokemon on the team anyway, so I'm not that concerned. They have Tailwind too, but I think I'm just going to double protect and wait it out. Unless I have 2 turns left. They might have 2 turns left. I have to look. Bruh. Swampert. And Toxicroak. Okay. There's one more turn of Rain and one more turn of Tailwind, so I'm gonna just double protect here. Swampert in the back's a little worrying though. Yeah. I think I'm more worried about the Swampert than the Toxicroak here. Because I know Swampert can deal some pretty good damage. On the bright side, he doesn't have access to Earthquake. But he could have Ice Punch. So, actually, now that I think about it, both of them could have Ice Punch. Liquidation, okay. Thunder Punch, okay. Fake Out is actually also an appropriate guess. Luckily, it did not use that. Although I don't think a Thunder Punch from Toxicroak would do that much to +1 Staraptor. Dude. Why? Connect, damn it. Thank you. On the bright side, we got Earthquake. And then I think I'm just gonna get close combat on Swampert. This might not be the best idea. I accidentally turned on my noise suppression, but that's okay. This might not be the best idea, but we'll certainly try. Okay, Staraptor goes first in the turn order. That brings Swampert down to Gillow. Special defense Rose. Brent uses Earthquake. Doesn't affect Staraptor. This should one-shot Toxicroak unless it... Yes! And Swampert lives with 1% because of course it does. Let's go. Whew. That was a close one. All right, next up. Kuchao. Or Kuchao? Kuchao or Kuchao? This is a Sandstorm team, Sandstorm Sun team with Goldengo special attack. Swapter would be good to 2 of these. Delphox would be good into 1 of these. More would be good. I'll bring Grant. And I think Staraptor would do better than Delphox. Let's see. Staranatar. Okay, so that's the Sand Rush comp. Pop Tailwind here. I'll just immediately Earth Power Tyranitar. Tailwind is going to make Glimmora faster than Garchomp. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Sandvale Garchomp, or Sand Rush Garchomp. So this might be special attack Garchomp now, now I think about it. Ooh, nice. Huh? What the heck? Hello? Never in my life have I seen a dig Garchomp, bro. Like, what? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Never in my life have I... Well, okay, that's a lie. I have in my life seen that at least once. Now it's gonna be Drought? I'd assume? No. What? I'm confused. Oh, please use Dig again. That'd be so funny. It definitely won't. That'd be so funny if it did. No drought. Yeah, no drought. I don't know what this guy's cooking, but I'm kind of scared. Dragon Rush? What? What is this? What is this team, dude? What the crap? I do not understand, but I'm not gonna complain. Is this a bot? Like, this has to be a bot, right? No, wait, I'm so confused. Never in my life have I seen Dig on anyone's kit, or Dragon Rush for that matter, by the way. But these aren't the typical Pokemon that you would see. I'm so confused. Whatever. Cause you don't see Torkoals, and you don't see Torkoal without Drought. But this guy had Mega Tyranitar, and I don't usually. I'm so confused. Like, there's no way. Like, there's genuinely no way, right? So that was an actual person. Okay. I'm so confused. Isn't Dig risky? Yeah. Yes, you are correct, which is why nobody ever uses Dig. Also, it's not even, it's like super predictable. Two pranks from it's super predictable, so it's not the best thing to use. Let's lead Kingambit, actually, and then... Like, because if I had Staraptor, if I call that correctly, I would just protect and swap. That's why I was so confused with it. Also, you never see Dragon Rush either, because Dragon Rush is also, like, it's not worth it over Dragon Claw, because I think it can miss. The Sneasler is definitely going to fake out. Or Dire Claw. One of the two. I think it's gonna go for fake out. What Pokeball is that? Yeah, fake out. Is gonna use X Scissor. That's gonna probably KO Whimsicott. Yeah, no Tailwind for us. Maybe I should have swapped, but that's fine. Cleavor goes. You don't have Focus Option in Cleavor. That's like Cleavor thing. Yeah, I think my guess is that it's going to be a stat. I guess we'll find out now. White Herb. You are correct. I guess we'll just double up into Sneasler. I'm not super concerned with Sableye, unless they're gonna do the, like, Encore thing, like the disable Encore strat, which they could. Oh, they're just gonna fake out again. I mean, fair. Close combat. I'm gonna use Chopple Berry, so that's only gonna be ×2 instead of ×4. So I should be able to tank this, just barely. Let's go. Masquerada. That's just regular attack. Yeah, we might as well. Will-O-Wisp, that'll cut my attack in half. Ooh, just barely alive. Triple Axel. Is triple Huh? I mean, sure, more power to you, but... You know, I've never seen triple Axel miss, by the way. On either side, I've genuinely never seen triple Axel miss whatsoever. Yeah, that's fair. I should update my thing. I think once I hit Great Bolt here, I'll go ahead and end stream for the night. Just because it is almost 10 o'clock. Ooh, Earthworm. Toxic Pet. I hope you're not going to stall. Because that would be not cool. Man, I've been just getting a lot of usage from King Gambit as lead instead of... Oh, maybe I should actually level Gamora. Yeah, maybe? Yeah, maybe not. So yeah, I think once we hit the Great Bolts here, we'll go ahead and end stream. Alright. Earthworm Toxapex. They're definitely going to go for probably a slow stall team if I were to guess. Toxapex is probably going to set up, and Earthworm is probably going to do some damage. I wouldn't be able to do... Actually, this is a pretty good lead for them because... Okay, Baneful Bunker, which is awesome because I'm not targeting you at all. Because, like, if I use Earthquake to try to get rid of Toxapex, Earthworm would be able to heal. So this is actually a pretty good start for them. Body Press, gonna eat that Choppleberry. This isn't gonna do a whole... Oh, wait, it's based off of defense, not weight. Never mind. That actually didn't do a whole lot. Okay, go ahead and pop a light screen here as well, and we'll just low kick again. They might switch out here. I would sure hope they do. But If it's Pokeball 3, I don't think they did. I did try to make an Earthworm team at some point. I did a, like a Earthquake spam Earthworm Trick Room-esque team. It actually kind of worked. Earthworm is actually really fun to use. I used Shed Tail as well. Using Shed Tail was super fun. Infestation. So King Gambit is not going to be able to swap out. I don't think. Off a perk. Okay, we'll go ahead and swap out to Brent, I believe, and then, oops, go ahead and couch out Cleave Gengar here. They might do a Shadow Tag composition because of Mega Gengar, but I don't think they would. You like Gengar's little dance there. Gengar's me is. I feel like a Gengar when I walk out of a local Mexican shop. Gengar. Yeah, we got Mega Gengar here. Do you think it's gonna try to do Perish Trap? Oh, yes, it is gonna try to use Perish Trap. Unfortunately, you have the defense of a piece of paper. You know, Just Espeon, you are a great you're doing great at figuring out what the team is trying to do before they do it. Yeah, fair enough. So good job, Just Espeon. Honestly, if they had a different lead, I think that would have done. They would have done a lot better. But Perish Trap was hard to work with. All right, I think that was a very successful day. Oh yeah, let me do my dailies. But yeah, I think that was a super successful day. What do you think? Can I get an MB regulation Pokemon? I've not gotten a single regulation MB Pokemon from this at all. All the regulation MB Pokemon that I'm using right now have all been brought in by me, and that trend will continue, I guess. The only one I don't have on here is Masquerada, but I don't really care for that. Yeah, you're doing excellent job at guessing what they would do. Also, I hate Mousehold's call. It's so ear-piercingly loud. We'll just perma-recruit you, why not? So yeah, you're already doing a good job of using your experience to guess what the other people are going to be doing, which is always great. I forget I have membership missions. Okay. Let me go to the mailbox here. I don't actually have a whole lot. A lot of these, I should probably just delete these. All right, it deletes the. Why is there not a read all button or a claim all button? Alright. Oops. Go ahead and pick up my achievements. There's a lot of rewards. Yeah, I don't typically collect my rewards when I see them. I don't know why. I just think it feels good when you grab them all at once. Victorious with fire types. Victorious with water types, which is hilarious because I don't even remember getting that. All right. Let's flare up my tag here. Hold on. Friends. Randy, you need to get grinding. I don't remember that Randy dude. Settings. Oh no, it's from profile. Dude, I really hope they add in a replay thing soon. What are battle victories? 195 out of how many? Or 134 out of probably like 200 something. I would also wish the win-loss ratio was a bit better to do. I guess we'll roll with this Gardevoir. I don't even use Gardevoir. I actually use Ampharos more than I use Gardevoir. Titles. Let's change our title to... I don't know. I guess I'll keep the title I have right now. And I'll just swap this out for something else. Okay, cool. I think that's good. One of these days, I will grind for the Absol one, because Absol is my favorite Pokemon. So, what I should do at some point, let me go to submenu, achievements, here we go. What I need to do is get the Absol badge and the Absol title. How the heck is Absol on this list? Which is going to be incredibly difficult because Absol kind of sucks ass, but maybe in the next regulation, Mega Absol Z will come out, and I will be able to make a team around Absol, and hopefully the ability is good, because it really should be good. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and head out. Thank you very much for hanging out and chatting with me. I greatly appreciate it. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. I will try to do more streams more often. Tomorrow, I will see if we can play some Pokken with people that are not... or I'll see if we can play some Pokemon with people in the Pokemon Discord. But if not, then we'll probably just play some more Pokemon Champions. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head out. Thank you, Just Espeon, for hanging out with me. And I will hopefully see you at some other time, whenever I feel like streaming again. So I'll see you guys later.